morning everybody, it's Eleanor here again from The Love of Stitches here on YouTube and also on Instagram under that name. Okay, so it's nice to see you all on this lovely Wednesday morning. I can actually see blue sky for a change, which is nice. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. We didn't really celebrate. Although hubby did come home with some lovely steaks, which he asked me to cook for his tea. So I did that, and he bought me some daffs. So I do like my cooked daffodils in spring, so even though it's still classed as winter. So firstly, can I say thank you to all the lovely comments I had on my last video. I was shocked and surprised how many people actually watched it. And I've got loads of new subscribers as well, so welcome, and welcome back to people that obviously like me and are coming back week after week, so thank you very much. I do have some questions that have been asked, so I will go through them later. Firstly, we'll go through my whips, what I've worked on over the last 2 weeks. Then I will show you my fully finished object, and then we'll go through my plans for Anne Logan, and then we'll answer my questions at the end, if that's all right with you. And I do have a little bit of haul. Okay, so let's start, shall we? So when I left you last week, I was still working on Tom Uffendale. Let me just get her out of her wrapping. There we go. And I was working on this flower section here. So I managed to finish the flower section and start on the basket. I'm really pleased with this, really pleased. So that's how much I've done in total. So let's get this so you can see the basket. There we go. So last week I'd finished this flower and done these 2 leaves and this section here when I showed you. I then finished all this side and started on the basket. There's quite a lot of stitches in that basket, well over 1,000 stitches. We've got some like little curlicues here. They are not the base of the basket, it goes further down. But it does look like they're stood on a base. So my next round of 5 of 5, I will be finishing that section of flowers. And I'm overwhelmed at the number of people that won't actually join me while I'm stitching this. So, oh, thank you. It's suddenly become a stitch along, but I ain't bothered. I will be working on her 5 days every month from now on. And I also take part in a roll the dice with the Yorkshire stitches, along with the Yorkshire Dolly mixtures. And that's where in March we pick 12 projects and we roll a dice once a month. It's a 12-sided dice, and whatever number comes out, we work on that project. So this will be going in my roll the dice as well. So it will become one of my 5 of 5, and then if it comes out in the roll the dice, I will be working it as a 5 of 5 and the extra days of the month as well. I hope that made sense and I didn't butcher it. But there we go. But yeah, really, really liking her. So she's going to be stunning when she's finished. So, and as I said last week, I'm using all the called for DMC, and it is on Cafe au Lait by Zweigart. So I've got plenty done on her. There we go, there's all the threads. Don't know why you're stuck up there, but there we go. Now the next one, it don't look like I've done much on her, but I have actually done quite a bit. So I'll just put Anne away. And then I have been working on, there we go. It is Elizabeth Weston. And the last time I showed you, I'd done the border is in 3 shades of green, and I've just done 1 shade to take it all round. So I've been going round with the other 2 shades. So there we go. So as you can see, it's a lot thicker. I've just got that side to go. There we go. So hopefully tonight, because it's day 5 tonight, I will have the other side finished. But yeah, as you can see, she's quite the big girl. There we go. And then we can start working on those lovely flowers. I mean, they are beautiful flowers. But yeah, so all the bottom's done. It just, that side, I've started at the bottom there, as you can see, and tonight hopefully I'll get to the top. I'm quite pleased with the progress on that as well. Wow, 7 minutes in, both whips are done. If you're wondering what I'm using, it is all the called for DMC, and I am using Light Mocha by Zweigart. There we go. So I'll pop her away for tonight. After I've finished work, and I'm hoping, because it's school holidays and my husband is a site manager for a local primary school. Even though he's having to work, he finishes at 3:30, and I don't finish till 6 o'clock tonight because it's my late night. So I'm hoping he might be able to make tea for me finishing work, and then I can get straight onto this. What are the chances? I'm sure he would. You never know, dear. So, Elizabeth Weston. Once I've finished her tonight, I will be going on to Maria. Let me see if I can see her. Oh, she's there. I'm not sat back as far as I am normally because Millie was fast asleep at the side of me. She's now just moved. She's now on the windowsill. So tomorrow I'll be going to Maria. And my starting point for her I don't do things small, do I? There we go. There's the starting point for her. So I'll be working on that section there tomorrow night. I really want to try and get as much of the border done as possible to get the full drop. And if you're wondering what she's stitched on, bear with me, I will tell you. I'm using a Silks for You silk thread, and that one is PR126, and she is being stitched on Little Bunny by Extrude Designs. And were any of you lucky enough to get Nicola's birthday box I wasn't. By the time I woke up yesterday morning, they'd all sold out. But in fairness, I didn't get paid well today, so I wouldn't have been able to get it anyway. More's the pay, because it does look fast, you know, fantastic. So, right, what else did we say we were going to do? Oh, my fully finished Miss Brown, or Miss Brown, whichever you want to call her, is home. Oh, she is stunning. Sorry about the reflection, but that's better. There we go. How stunning is she? Look at that lovely, lovely red house. I'm really, really pleased with her. So she will be going on the wall at some point. And if you want to join in the sale, because it is part of the Scottish sale that is held by Northumberland Sampler House, you need to go onto her Etsy store, which is North Sampler House, and you do have an option of the chart as well as the fabric and other little doodads. So I'm really, really pleased with how she's turned out. She was a joy to stitch, really was. So there we go. Hope you enjoy stitching her as much as I did if you're doing her. Okay. I'm really pleased with her. Yes. And she is stitched on 36 count oak from Northumberland Sampler House with DMC. Just pop her down there. Really do need to get this wall sorted out. I need to get some blinds up because of the sun being north facing, but this wall is too bare. Get my samplers on there, shall we? I have to have words with hubby at some point. Right then, what else have I got to show you? Lots of you have shown interest in Anne Logan, although whilst filming on Sunday with Ali for Yorkshire Dolly Mixtures, I did make a bit of a boo-boo, and I thought I was showing Anne Logan, but I happened to be showing Amelia Ellis instead, which I do have fully created up as well. So when I showed you last week, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to do a stitch along with Anne Logan. She's a beautiful Scottish sampler. The bottom half of her alphabet is all in eyelets. You can download this off of Whilst Iris Snaps website. And I'm thinking of starting her on the 1st of March, which would be the start of my Roll the Dice month. So she'll be worked on for 5 days at the beginning of Roll the Dice. 5 of 5, beginning of March. I do have everything. I had everything in stash apart from 3 colours. And I got the remaining 3 colours from Arts and Designs, which is actually based in Dumfries. I ordered them Thursday and they came Friday. So the post looks to be getting back to normal after our strikes that we've had. But there's all the colours, all the called for colours, all in Weeks Dye Works. So I've got blues, greens, reds, white. So there we go. And I will be stitching on it's a piece of morel. I might actually change that because she doesn't actually use a fat half for 40 count. It's actually a fat quarter. So I might see if I've got some fabric left over from another chart, because I do have quite a lot of fabric left on quite a lot of my samplers, rather than going into a full fat half. Sorry, fat quarter. Oh, getting my teeth in. So she doesn't need a fat quarter, she needs a fat eighth. So she's long and thin. So, and I'm sure I will have that size somewhere. But I've got till the 1st to sort it out. But it would look nice on that, or even Dr. Smith's tonic. So if you want to join me, and I know a few of you have already messaged me to say that you are joining me, which is very nice of you. Thank you. I will be starting on the 1st of March. I will definitely be working on the 1st and the 2nd of March. And then I'm at the retreat. So I may take her and do it on the 3rd, which is the Friday night. And then I can work an extra 2 days the following week after I get back from the retreat. But she will definitely get 5 days in. So there we go, she's all kitted, ready to go. So let's have a look. Now last week I said I was waiting for a pair of scissors coming. These are really, really nice. I've got them from, it's a little shop on Facebook, but I do understand that she will be opening a shop on Etsy at some point, and it is Pretty Little Thread Keeps. There we go. And Hazel is lovely. I met her at our Yorkshire retreat last year in October. She actually joined our retreat. There we go. And these are the scissors that I got. Little love hearts. Really pleased with them. Can't get into the wrapper. Bear with me. Oh, I can. There we go. That's better. Look at those little scissors. And they come with a scissor drop. She also sent a bookmark. But there's the scissor drop. All in time for Valentine's Day. There you go. So you've got a key there, as well as a lovely red drop. Blingy blingy. And I got a lovely bookmark as well. Really pleased with that. Put them back for now. So I've had a few questions in regards to the things I use. So firstly, I was asked what size needles I use. I tend to use size 28 because I'm working on 40 count most of the time, like 99% of the time. And the ones I really like to use are Peacemakers and Bowen. And they're all size 28s. So they're just empty packaging that I've got. So I use those. Although even needles are becoming expensive to buy lately. So, and then I was asked, do I stitch in hand? Do I use a frame? What do I use to stitch? Well, I have stitched in hand. I don't do it very often. And the little bunnies that I did a couple of weeks ago, the border on that was done in hand, but I wasn't over keen on the finish of it. But I do use a scroll frame, but lately, especially over the last 6 months, I would say, I've found it easier on my back to actually use a Q-snap. Now you're probably thinking that's a funny shape, Q-snap, because they're normally square. So what I've bought is an 8-inch Q-snap and a 11-inch Q-snap, and that makes 8 by 11, 2 of them. That's the good thing about the Q-snaps, you can interchange them. I have got one, there it is, that is an 8 by 17. Which is good to use as well. And I can just sort of like rest them. I have this hand on top, this one underneath, and when I'm pushing the needle up to grab it, I will go put my hand on the thread and pull with my top. So I do stitch two-handed even with a Q-snap. And if I'm feeling adventurous, I do have a couple of these lovely hoops, and they are by Nerge, and I've got a number 4 and I've got a number 6 as well, and they're really, really deep, which do hold your fabric a lot better, and the screws are really good as well, although you do need a small screwdriver to really tighten them up. But yeah, so that's my Nerge. I've got this one and a slightly bigger one as well. So that's another short video for you. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoy making them, and which I know you do because you keep commenting on that. You do, so I'm being silly now. But I hope you all have a fabulous week. It's getting closer to that retreat time, so that's in just short, well, just over 2 weeks away. Sandy comes back from New Zealand on Friday, so I'm meeting her for lunch on Saturday, so that's something to look forward to. But loads of plans ahead. I hope you all have a fabulous stitchy week. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, and thank you for subscribing. I'm really surprised how this is taken off, so yeah, it's good. So, and as you can see, I'm a lot brighter this week as well. Right, have a fantastic week. Love you all, see you all later.